Hi there. In this quick video we'll be taking a look at this IMOU, not really sure, solar panel for continuously charging outdoor cameras that have Type-C connector on them. I'm not going to use it for that, but I got it at a good price and I decided it's good even for charging phones, for example, when you are out and about. So this is the model FSP12, compatible with IMOU cams, waterproof, weatherproof actually, high efficiency up to 3 watts. That's not a huge number, but is still good for charging your phone during the day. This is probably the importer company in our country, and this is its intended use for outdoor cameras. But once again, I'm not going to use it for that. I have other plans, but they were on offer, 15 euros or something like that. I paid for one, and they seemed fine for other projects. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Really, really nice. So overall the feel is much better than I would have expected. Compared to no names, it blows them out of the water for sure. And just think about it, this has 5 meters. Is it written anywhere? Yeah, it doesn't write anywhere on it, but it was in the listing. It has 5 meters of cable. So for example, you leave your phone in your tent and this is next to your tent somewhere, you have enough cable to go around. Or I don't know, you are sleeping in your car, you put this on your car or on the dash in the sun, anywhere where you are in your car, this will reach you. So in my opinion, this is good for anything else. Or if you have any lights, for example, I have some lights outdoors that have their own solar panel. It's about half the size anyway, and they also have a Type-C input, so I could basically also plug this in and it will just add to the charging capabilities of those lights, and it might keep them working during winter when they're on. Again, smallish solar panel is not enough. Really, really, really premium feeling product, honestly. Much better than I expected when I bought it. Other similar products from other brands are much more expensive, are about 30 euros, let's say. And again, I paid on offer 15 euros. This thing, I think it's a normal tripod mount. I could check on that, be back in a second. Actually no, I have a tripod right here any day now. So depending on what you are doing and where, you can connect this to a normal tripod and have it resting somewhere. It doesn't really get better than this for a small solar panel like this one. Obviously it's made to be out in the elements, so it doesn't care if it gets rained on during your trip or anything like that. And obviously for its intended use, you have this to attach it on a wall. These are for brick walls mostly. And this thing presumably goes in there. Not exactly sure how everything will work, but I'm just guessing. Presumably, nope, got it wrong. I don't think I got it wrong, but I could have gotten it wrong. Maybe from time to time it's okay to read manuals, isn't it? Something I'm doing wrong for sure, so let me investigate. Okay, so feel free to pause at any time. It shows you how to mount it on the wall. And okay. So we need to put that on. You know what? I do need to read a little bit. Oh, okay. No, actually no. I still haven't understood why. So this is to counter Python this, to make sure that it will not come out. But why is this? Ah, okay. This is why it wasn't letting me do what I wanted. Because this normally presses against the ball right here, and also has this, so it doesn't rotate by itself from the wind, for example. Also, this is why it has all these marks on it. So you choose your position, and even in high winds it will stay in there. Quite cool. And in here, can you actually take the wire through it? No, I don't see a way to take the wire through this. Probably it has this just so it doesn't collect water behind it. It allows it to drop, or at least that is my logic. Or if you want to get this inside or through a wall, you can basically get the cable from the panel, so it's coming from the panel from there, and then run it through here and have a hole in the middle right here, so it's out of sight. It doesn't bother you. You just see a wire going behind this. It depends. It gives you some possibilities. But really nice feeling plastic, really nice design. When you tighten this, it locks both rotation and also in this direction. So wow. Okay, for such a simple product, I'm impressed by the feel, the quality, and the possibilities that it gives you right here. And remember, when you want to assemble it, you need to press that in. So yeah, next what I intend to do, let's quickly look at the manual, tips for positioning. But there isn't that much more. It just shows you how to install this thingy. Let me see if we have, no, we have many other languages, but no, I was thinking there maybe are some specifications, but no, it's type C, it's for cameras, and it should be able to give, right here we have some specification. So at 40,000 lux, it gives about 3 watts plus minus 5%, about 6 volts operating voltage, and current about 0.5 amps. And these are the dimensions of the product itself. So yeah, what else? I think I'm going to charge a phone with it. Why not? It wasn't meant to do that, but I think it will do it without issues. Yes, it says 6 volts, where is it? Not 5, but I'm quite confident that the phone will have no issue with that whatsoever, because modern phones can go much higher than 5 volts. Ideal at 30 degrees to have it installed, and it can work between plus 50 and minus 20 Celsius. So yeah, it kind of covers all around the world. And obviously, because the price was this good, I bought 2 of them. Sue me. I was preparing to test this and I noticed a problem. As you can see, how much of the Type-C port is outside is about half of the normal amount, because this is designed with a particular shape in mind to fit perfectly in their cameras. Well, I'm not going to use it in their cameras or on any other camera for that matter, so I need to make it look like a standard Type-C, so I'll be cutting part of the protection. Hopefully what's inside it's a normal connector, just with more rubber on it. We'll find out soon, won't we? If not, I will cut this and I will just buy a different connector altogether to connect. And they tell us to press hard on this. Yeah, agreed, but we won't be needing that because we are doing something else with it. might have went a bit too deep in there because I'm testing with a different USB, and the one that I was comparing to was actually too long. So obviously I made this one too long. But yeah, anyway, seems to be fine. So if you are doing this, don't go that deep, go to the absolute minimum that you need for a standard USB cable. But yeah, that doesn't seem to be damaged in any way. Still working, still holding on just fine. So yeah, probably not waterproof anymore, but I'm not bothered by that for my particular use case. And plug it in here and let's see how much power it gives us. And we are outside. Excuse the weird situation in the grass, but this is where I was planning to use it. Some things don't charge with it, like this Vega power bank. This Samsung power bank doesn't charge. The Huawei P30 Pro doesn't charge with it. They just completely ignore it, and no wattage is going into them at all. This other Vega power bank, on the other hand, is charging at low power because it's almost full. So it's because it's full, not something else. Again, as I was saying, the Samsung doesn't really care at all about it. P30 Pro ignoring it completely. Samsung phone charging at about 1.7 watts, so it accepts it. Another Samsung charging at 1.5 watts. And my S23 Ultra Samsung again charging at about 1.6 something watts. So not the 3 watts they are advertising, and it seems it's really picky about what will charge with it and what not. And took it out of the sun and it's extremely hot. Not electronics in the middle, everything is hot, but by being a black thing right in the middle of the sun. And that's about it for this video. So wasn't the brightest idea of me to buy this for charging phones and power banks, as it seems it's a hit or miss. It was mostly designed for what it needed to do, to charge exterior camera from this particular IMOU brand. But yeah, it's bought now. They are actually bought now, both of them, hit or miss with what they work and what they don't. So if I ever take it with me anywhere, I need to test it before with a power bank to make sure that at least I can charge the power bank, and then from the power bank to be able to charge anything else. So it's it looks like a Type-C, but it's not 100% compliant even with the 5-volt standard power that an old style USB should be able to deliver. It's around there. Some phones like it, some power banks like it, others don't. So yeah, nothing more, nothing less that I can do. Would I have bought them again knowing this? Yeah, probably. I can even cut this out and change the circuitry, or adapt something from here on, another circuitry that converts it to real Type-C power. But yeah, anyway, good fun, whatever, learn something new. So looks like a Type-C, but it's not necessarily a Type-C. If they advertise it for a particular device, it might be for that particular device only. In this case, build quality really good, but they are kind of dedicated for a purpose. And yeah, they never said they weren't. I just assumed and tried. Didn't work exactly as planned, about 50% only. So yeah, that's about it. And as you could see, about 1.7 watts maximum. We couldn't get more than that. Maybe in other latitudes around this earth where sun is even more powerful than middle of summer on a hot day, red cold day actually in Romania, maybe you can get 2 watts or maybe even closer to 3 watts, but 1.7 was the maximum that I got in this. For a camera, still plenty. So yeah, that's about it. Hope this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one.